Hello everybody, my name is RPG and welcome back to Let's Play Shining Force 3. We need to loot this village for what it's worth because quite frankly, the awful noise of all those helicopter blades like justifies this pretty much, I'm assuming. Like I don't really see how I can be morally not justified in my pillaging. So we're gonna just take everything that we possibly can. There's actually, off the top of my head, not a massive amount of items to steal from the town itself. In fact, actually, I don't think there's anything in here at all apart from in the library. The Saraban Manual. Ooh, that's interesting. What is the Saraban Manual? Oh, of course it plays the noise the entire... Of course it does. Of course it does. I've taken the liberty of turning the game audio down slightly in OBS, as well as in my own headphones, so I don't have to listen to it screech the entire time. Right, I believe there's something in the table. Always nice to have an extra goddess here. Do these books work? Do they tell us things? Okay, so it's to look after Arkhill. We knew that. We also know that. Okay, so far this isn't a terribly useful bookcase. Okay, so that's probably the book that's missing from thingy. Okay, so that must be the book about how to get to the Divine Palace that's missing, presumably. Shame we can't read the Saraband manual. I assume that's a book on how to make Saraband work, but I guess we'll see. So the thing is, with this village, is it's kind of annoying because the houses are all in the air. And the only way to get them down is to use these stupid lamppost things. And we have to use the lamppost things to, to actually explore anywhere. And some of them won't have anything in, which is really helpful. But some of them will. I mean, to be fair, it is kind of neat as a village. It is kind of neat, I like the idea. But it's not easy to navigate. Oh, that's interesting. I assume then that's going to be the ruins for this chapter, so it's probably coming up. Well, that makes sense. I guess they dig up loads and loads of coal to keep the helicopter blades working. Yeah. I mean, that makes sense. They must use a lot of fuel, though. Right, let's start calling down some of these houses. These houses are really big. Oh, I see as well. I don't think the other house is going to be a big house as well that won't fit. Right, this is the engine room, presumably. And there's something in a barrel here, I'm pretty sure. Got it in one. So there's no blacksmith in this town, so I can't smith myself another power ring, or 2 more power rings or whatever just yet. But I think I can in the next town over after this one. I'm probably going to make a power ring for... I don't know? Leon, perhaps? Because I think he would do with one. Because he's using a silver ring still. And then I might make a magic ring for Isabella. Because she's kind of tanky. She can afford to lose the 2 defense or whatever from the silver ring. And that way I can be really, really wasteful with her MP. And then... Because, Bridget doesn't need a mana ring, a magic ring, because she's got drain. I mean, I assume it only lets her drain MP from enemies with MP. But she's technically self-sufficient, so I'm not too worried. Right, I don't know if there's anything in this house. It's possible, but I'm not sure. Okay, so not only you just keep all of this secret helicopter technology. Okay. I mean, it would probably, yes, but that's not the point. Do we have anything in the barrels here? No, apparently not. Do we have anything on the bookshelf? Basically, he wrote a book to say, I'm going to leave sometimes when I feel like it. I mean, Fair play, I guess. Kudos to the man. I feel like a lot of these books are like really low effort, just fluff. But that's fine. It adds a little bit of personality, a little bit of character. That person is really lucky I didn't just have a house slam down on them. That would have been a shame. Well, there's a treasure chest. Aha! The mine map. So it is the mine that's the treasure. Looking at the machine factory. I wonder where the machine factory is and whether or not we'll get to go there. That's interesting. Well, I mean, that sort of makes sense, because we've seen one of them. We've got Robbie in Scenario 2, who I dearly, dearly love. Okay, so robots break by getting old and not being oiled. Well, that's easy enough to fix. That's the Master's house, I think. Yeah, so am I going to go into... Oh, so you call it down and you automatically enter. I see. I did wonder if there was something that was just stopping me from just summoning every house on the map. Sort of, is the answer. Oh, there's a town greeter. Good. And you're the last remaining legacy of an ancient civilization. Interesting. Actually, I'll be on... What a weird place for your house to drop down. But, I mean, I guess when you've got helicopter blades, you can land wherever you like. To be fair as well, right, I said this town was really annoying. It's not as bad as I remember. It could have been a lot worse. Well, there's been a lot of talk of exactly 1,000 years ago. It's sort of a recurring theme. Oh! That's really interesting. Bullzone fell in love with an innovator woman. That woman gave birth to Bullzone's child. Ooh. And they still live in Remotest. I wonder if that might be Jane. Because she's clearly got some dark power, but also not. But then I wonder who her innovator mother is. Or if we'll ever find out. Ooh, that's spicy. I didn't remember that at all. Is there anything in this house? Apparently there's something useless in here, but, you know, I'm going to gather it anyway. Oh, so Gracie's going to die at the end of the game. Well, I'll have some things to say about that. I'm not frightened of Bullzone. Not at all. Have you seen how strong I am? Have you seen what my dragon does to people that he goes near? He falls on them and they die. Bullzone's got no chance. No chance at all. Who are you? Maybe I should probably play Shining the Holy Ark again, you know. It's a good game. Although I think that's something I'd probably stream rather than do for YouTube specifically. Because it's... Well, I mean, I could. It's just, it'd be a bit difficult to kind of, like, chunk it down for YouTube like I've been doing with this. And even some of these are really long. Okay, so basically I've got to get blasted in here or the barmaid won't respect me. I like that. Up here in the north we've got machines. And it's forbidden technology that we can't tell anyone else. But those south people that have got their machines that they can fix, they're doing pretty good too, right? I'm sure they won't be used for military purposes anytime soon. Anything in there? Oh. Wow. I like these guys. Have I got a mini cutscene? Oh. Well, that guy's certainly going to die. I guess the ale here is really strong. I'm delighted that there's a tiny cutscene for that. That's amazing. Oh, hello. You look a lot like a real person. Alarmingly like a real person. Can I have ale? Nope. I wonder if he's like part of the dev team and they just put his portrait in as like a giggle. Why is... I don't know what the point of that is. But there we go. Now I'm in the... Oh, this is the inn part. I see. I suspect there's nothing here. But there's people to talk to at least. So you all work at the tavern and the inn. Fair enough. It seems like a weird little town. Like, you either work in the coal mine or nothing. And it really doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of trade. Yeah. People rarely come here, so it's very much a little backwater village. It's the best way I can describe it, I suppose. But then, like, I suppose all this territory north of the Great Wall, everyone south of it, like the Republic, the Empire, like it might as well just not exist for them. I really hope. Oh yeah, that doesn't look good, does it? Ooh, I'm sure glad, right, that's going to call down the wobbly item shop in the gap there. And not drop a house on top of the old lady. Because that would be a bit harsh. Right. There is something in here. In the item shop. Please, let me take your profits. Advertising journal, eh? Okay, I guess he's like an advertising mascot. That's a really, really cute painting on the wall. Different. You look a lot more like a real person than the regular item shop people. I guess because they're so far north now, but it's odd to see. Right, I do not need a battle bracer. I do not need that. The mind map I do need, because I've just got that. I need to give that white ring to somebody. The Wendigo wand I need to give to someone. The silver ring I do not need. Yeah, she's got silver. Yeah, they both got silver rings. I mean, really, Bridget could do with a magic ring as well if I end up with enough, but it's not necessary. Poor Cyclops. I don't need this anymore. And if I really, really do need it back, right, it's now a deal. The same for the Holy Lance. I don't need you anymore. So you can be sold. Right, that's the Macho Mace, which I definitely don't need. And then I only had one Saint Mace, or I sold them all. I can't have done. I must have just dropped them. A bunch of them. Just like, nope, don't need it. Ooh. So, I haven't talked about Primula at all, have I? Can I actually look at her from here? No, because she's not part of the squad. Primula is a kind of interesting character, in that if memory serves, her spell list is like Heal, Attack, and Zephyrus. Can I go in that? Ooh, I can. I cleared this with the... Ooh, it's a secret treasure room. She's got Heal, Attack, and Zephyrus. So she's like... She's sort of like Gracia. Mitrank is very nice. I should do some quick... Orichalcum. Nice. That's going to be useful soon too. So the Wendigo wand I'm going to give to Bridget. I mean, let's be honest. I have not cast this once in the entire game. In fact, so far in the entire Let's Play, I don't think I've ever cast Dispel 1. So I'm going to go sell the Bronze Rod in a minute. And the Mitrank gives Thanatos 2. So I've got Resist, Tornado, Support, and Aura. I didn't realise I got one with Resist on it, actually. That's pretty good. As long as she ends up with Support, Aura... Oh, and she's got the Zephyrus one as well. I'm going to sell the Holy Ankh. I'm never going to use it. Like, if I actually have to equip it... Because of, for the HP regen... what am I doing with my life? Because she's a healer. I think this is a weapon shop. Which also coincidentally is the thing I haven't entered yet, so this works out kind of nicely. Let's have a look, shall we? Do you have any deals? Well, I mean, do you have any deals that are new? Ooh, do I have this? It is worse, so I do not want that. But it's nice that all of the old stuff that I've just sold throughout the game is here, that I could rebuy if I really needed to. Yeah, I don't need the bronze rod. Nor do I need the holy ankh, to be brutally honest. I do not need it. So away it goes. And who are you and what are you doing? What games is he sinking into? I've just... I just did... Oh, that's cool. He's got a video game console. It's just that he's actually doing his job. What? Oh, whatever. I mean, it would make more sense if he was sat in front of the thing and then ran round the corner as soon as I went over. But never mind. Either way, what I was trying to say before I leave is Primula would be a good choice if I felt like I didn't need all the extra healing from Isabella, because she doesn't have aura, I'm pretty sure, but contributes more damage. But like, Isabella's fine, so I'm not going to use Primula. Right, there's going to be a brief scene here. I'm going to leave this in the Fluff episode just so I don't have to make a 2-minute long story segment. So as always, I'll catch you again in a little while. Well, it's time to begin the first trial towards Gracio's ascension, towards becoming a fully fledged innovator. But before I do that, I'm going to egress out of here so that Julian can eat some chicken. But I'll be picking this fight up right from here in the next one. Thank you very much for watching, everybody, and I hope to see you next time.